Okay, I think we're going live. Going to be starting to play at 7:45. I've gone back to playing Back to the Future. The only caveat is I'm actually going to start again. Mainly because I played it the other night, but it was after a long stream of playing Outlast. I was fried and I barely said a word. So we're going to try this again. Anybody that's interested, there will be another stream of Outlast probably in the next couple of days. As much as I hate to say it, after finishing the game, I realised I've already got the DLC, so probably in a couple of days I will stream the DLC from the game, the Whistleblower DLC, and we will see how that goes after the fun I had streaming the actual game. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. Just put a tweet out, put it on Facebook. Okay. So yeah, we will be starting episode 1 of Back to the Future again. I will play through this. Hopefully it won't take me too long, being as I've actually already played it. And depending on how we do for time, I will then jump straight in and start episode 2. We'll see how far we can get. Looking forward to this because the films are great, this game's great, and the music is fantastic. So give it one more minute and then I will start playing. So after my last streams, I'm not really sure what my next plan is. I did quite enjoy playing the horror game, so I might have to have a look and see about other games that I could play. I've got a copy of Alien Isolation somewhere that I never did actually finish, so maybe I will have a look into playing that. Okay, I think we should get started. Before we go, would you like to see a notification if everybody has a new goal? Yeah, might as well. Crank up the sound, the amazing music.
I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down.
Oh, I
Get your
love
seatbelt
Christopher
on.
Lloyd.
That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Obviously.
Wait a minute.
Obviously going to use
Doc.
that line.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it,
Love
if
that
you're going
line.
to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Ooh. Things are different.
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuit. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Okay. Obviously, I've got to look in the plutonium container.
What's in the box?
Don't touch that. It's plutonium.
Plutonium?
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
1.21 gigawatts.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it.
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. Is mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the 4th root of N, carry the 9, then... Let's see. Is mass equals I times...
Doc, something's way off here. Doc?
The dock's going see-through.
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Not the dock.
Doc! Doc, no!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
That guy does such a good impression
Doc!
of Marty McFly.
Marty, is
Oh,
everything
weird
okay?
science. And Miami
Yeah,
Vice.
Mom. It was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap! I'm late.
I feel like the music might be a bit loud compared to the voice. Episode 1, It's About Time. I really feel like this game absolutely nails the whole feeling of Back to the Future. Shout out to Bob Gale.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc stuff. The city has no right
Now,
to.
son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty.
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Hey, let me!
Now, Biff, leave
Damn it,
Marty
Biff.
alone.
Get away
This is
from
a
me.
very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Lots of clocks.
I miss Einstein.
Poor old Einstein.
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste in decor. I kind of like Doc.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
I'm just going to change the settings a minute. I really love the music, but it's a little bit loud over the voices. Oh, I did only play this the other day, so I do technically know what I'm supposed to do. But I can't actually remember exactly where... Oh, I remember. It's over here. Good damn Biff.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything. Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Okay, these hints are a little bit much as well. Jesus. Okay. Whoa, whoa. There we go.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank.
Give
the
it
old
back
carp
now.
something new to nibble on.
You know, you and my folks go way back.
Yeah? So?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse, for old time's sake?
I think I'll keep it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks
Flux
like it might be
catheter
worth
does not
something.
sound like a good idea. I don't want to press Y. Damn it, George. Talk to me.
Hey, Dad. I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know...
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son, but the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
Damn it, Biff.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Ah, the old amplifier.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Let's blow it out again.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Okay. Use guitar on the amplifier.
Here's an
wireless.
oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look! It's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff. I think that's
Give me
Marty's
that
guitar.
damn guitar.
Oh, gosh. You're right, Mr. McFly. Oh, here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Wow, that was sizzling hot. Like a melting ice cube.
Said it before and I'll say it again. God damn it, Biff.
Let's make some noise.
Ooh, yeah. Let's blow this amp out again. Get on with the overdrive.
And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, Butthead.
Biff, I thought I told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly. I was just warming them up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got.
Whoa.
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Okay, Dad. You
Hey,
really
Dad.
need to...
About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son.
Maybe we should punch
I'll
the old
stay
man.
out of your way. But you know
I mean,
where
Biff,
to find
obviously.
me.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Okay. Now, this should...
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff-Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans.
crank that shit up. Go for it, Biff.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever
Go
you
for it,
say.
Biff. Shing.
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Sweet.
Doc, where are you?
Oh my god, that sounded like the DeLorean. But I thought it was destroyed. Get in the
Doc?
DeLorean. Cold.
Einstein! Where'd you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
The flux capacitor.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
Maybe the doc's got some kind of fetish. You never know.
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Oh, there's a tape recorder. That might help.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you've come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right,
Obviously.
last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
It's an electrical fault. Okay. Oh, we have the shoe. That's our clue. Come on, Einie.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
We're just gonna leave the sale.
Okay,
This
now
really
we're getting
does hit all
somewhere.
Back to the Future beats.
How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Oh. Hit the buzzer. Do it.
Step away from the door.
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on.
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now!
This woman's great.
E. Strickland. You aren't related to Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man Strick? I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced for myself, slacker.
The damn slacker McFly.
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Well,
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
It's a shoe. This might seem a bit weird, but I've got a shoe. Oh. There we go.
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
How do we end up with her shoe? Don't mind me. Oops. Like a fetish thing.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Ah, poor old Einstein.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly.
And
I suppose
doesn't
you'll be
match
wanting
at all.
some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny.
This is going to be a really, really slow cup of tea.
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Do you know what? I like this woman.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes?
How much would I love to have a megaphone like that?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
You know, the shoe that I was waving at you
shoe.
through the window.
Aye, what a nosy Nelly. No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Not sure I want to find anything in air stacks.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the
Gin out of a
past,
slipper.
young man.
That's the way I like to drink it.
Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
What?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Walked into that one, didn't I?
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Lieutenant! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
I really like this woman.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Yeah, you.
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
He looks decidedly shady. And he's got a cassette tape wrapped
Rebuilt
in
in
brown
February
paper.
1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
I'd totally date her if I could.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland? Don't
never
let me
mind.
keep you from your business. What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
It still counts. I'd read it.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
She is the best. Ooh. Oh, I remember.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Okay. So I've got a date, and she's got a stack of newspapers, and she told me not to touch anything. I think we know what's going to
Let's
happen.
see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the Speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Oops. Yeah.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Damn hooligans. I really want to make a phone.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have
The
to
lead.
explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Damn
Hey,
straight.
sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Man, his dad is
Ready
cool.
to go, Einstein?
Gonna take Heine with me.
Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor?
Fuck.
Fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Time to go back in time. That music though. Oh! Oops. Weren't prepared for that, were you?
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
This game really does do a lot of good callbacks to the old films.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction.
What a
Naturally,
fox.
we know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
How'd Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens, just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
I'm gonna go with Sonny Crockett.
Sonny Crockett.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Crockett. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
What a fox.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger
She's
and
a
better...
fox now and even
Einstein,
foxier
no.
later.
Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Okay. Let's run. Let's look at the bomb site.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Oh. The controls in this game are a little bit odd in times. Let's go see the doc.
Doc!
Mark,
Buddy.
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system. Of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right. But what?
I've got to bust you out of jail.
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
Nice.
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed.
She is a fox. She is definitely a fox. Well, let's get
Why
back
don't I
in time.
take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
It's only one of the universes.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
This sounds like a genius plan.
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
I'm just nudging him in the right direction.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
What sort of soup can do damage to your digestive system? Jesus.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
It all sounds so easy, doesn't it? Well, here's the soup kitchen. Okay.
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd
What
come
is it
down
with
here
the
for
Tannins
some
and the
free soup.
McFlys?
Just
They're
thought I'd
destined to
come
be
down
together.
for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
Oh my
You
god,
do
he
that.
doesn't even the little
And
jig.
McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
So, we're going to burn down the shop, surely. But first, telephone.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
Never mind.
Courthouse? Doc never told me you worked at the courthouse.
Okay. So, courthouse. Open the door, Marty. Oh. Oh yeah, I can run, can't I? Run for it. So good seeing Hill Valley. Like, you know, all the different ways it appears. Whoa!
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Sonny Crockett.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
His waistline appears to be, like, really high. What a nerd. Ah! Get off there.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Crockett, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Right.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
I did better than I would.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
Neither do I.
That's how important it is.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
I thought my job was bad.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many Newtons are required to maintain constant mass?
Wow. Doc's not as cool when he was a kid. Every time the camera angle changes, the controls go a little bit funny.
Psst, Doc!
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Yeah, he's a dick.
Well, I met your younger self.
Great!
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
That's
you
a good
won't
word
even
for it.
talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Oh, Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
Like a spy.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo! How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know. H to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too
You and me
bad.
both, Marty.
I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
I still can't figure out what your younger self is muttering about.
Blast! If only I could hear him myself.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Right, he needs to hear himself. I think we can all tell where this is going. Right, just gotta find Emmett now. Don't mind me.
A multiplied by the A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains. Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You can't you see I'm busy?
How about you knock off work or I'll buy you a beer or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong,
That's a flawless
wrong.
test.
Of course, that's Newton.
Damn it. I need to record you speaking as you walk around.
Not possible. No. Or do we take H's? Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Okay.
Stanford Hermitian line operator. But in that case, H to the A.
You can't know what a digital... Okay, it's not digital. You can't know what that voice recorder is. That way... That way... Where are you, Doc?
Psst, Doc!
Marty! How goes the escape plan?
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's
not
easy.
chill as he
It's
used to be.
Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up
what?
the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing
Did
more
anybody
than a
else just see
holographic illusion
young
created by the
Brain
interplay
skating
of
across the line
subatomic
them?
particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Yeah. It's not like he's getting hanged, so why is that a bad choice of words? I don't really understand. Damn it, Emmett. Stop running away. Hi there, Brando Ace.
Now, if H stands for
Come back, Doc.
one-dimensional harmonic.
There you
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
That's not.
H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator.
Yeah.
Great
That's
Scott!
it.
If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week.
You would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. Figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent
Yes,
the paperwork, but I
that's
never
exactly
expected
where I'm
this.
from.
Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
I really, really need your rocket drill a bit too intense. I'm gonna go with a really need your rocket
Can I
drill.
see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally,
Brendo,
it's just a
this
scale
is a
model,
really
but it's
good
nearly
game.
operational. I can show it to you, say, first
I've
thing in the
been enjoying
morning.
it so far. I need it tonight.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important
So
you
far, I
deliver
don't
that
actually
subpoena
know how
today?
deep the,
Yes!
choices
Listen,
change what
I'll help you
happens.
deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. If it'll help you get by tonight.
It's probably
Deal?
a lot of other
Here's the subpoena.
Telltale games where some of your
Arthur
choices will
McFly?
affect who's
I've got a
there.
subpoena
and
my grandpa?
some of the things that happen, but the main
It's Kid Tannen.
storyline is kind of set.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Wow, that sounds extreme. Right, so we need alcohol. Hey, it's Ed.
Yeah, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
I actually think she's foxier as the old lady.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep
Yeah,
him
Brando,
distracted.
I love Telltale games
Very
myself.
good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
I haven't played Borderlands yet. That's probably going to be in, one of the next games I play. That one looks really good.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And, oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home.
It's like
oh,
some
I can
kind of
barely
foxy
keep track
angel.
of them all. It's a very big job.
I've not played Wolf Among Us. I have seen it be played. And Wolf Among Us did look really fun. So, I think at some point I will play pretty much all of these Telltale games.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
Very unladylike. Okay.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Never mind. Well, I guess we're going to the soup kitchen. Seems the most sensible place to start. Get through the door, Marty. Oh, okay.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Special soup.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Okay.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Why's the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor?
I think we all want some special soup at some point or another. Let's have some
Can I have a
soup.
bowl of soup?
We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
Doc did tell us earlier that it's detrimental to our health, but I'll still have some.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old
Hell
cabbage.
is Scrolle
Everyone's
ribolita.
a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
Always add chili powder. That's how you make special soup.
giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean, like chili powder.
Chili
Muy
powder and
caliente.
weed. That's what they need.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Ah, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
Oh, he moved the special soup. The special soup is obviously what I'm going for here. That grin.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Hey Doc, you're not doing anything useful.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
Okay. Okay. Jesus. That gun's the size of his head. Let the soup go. It's like magic. Okay. I think I can see where this is going. Blah.
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Yeah, I'm from the UK.
Let's see.
I
Have you
live
tried?
in the east of the UK, in a place around Suffolk. Let's add some paprika this time.
Paprika?
I just think it could use a little color.
Color?
We want it spicy, we want it colourful. That's what makes a good soup.
Eureka!
Right. Doc's put the door open, so pay no attention to me. Oh well, cool. Hello from the UK to Minnesota. Oh.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tennant's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
All the foxy ladies getting some special soup.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all we have to do is to get it from her somehow.
Right. Follow that barrel. Where is it? There she is. Hey Edna, I need that barrel from you.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
Sorry if he's some random scratching. My dog's just decided to go mental.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
In the park, police station, in the speakeasy. At the Brown residence.
Brown residence?
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. And the offer couldn't have come at a better moment. It's almost time for the meeting to begin.
Wow, Brando Ace. So how cold is it right now?
I got a book.
We're done. Okay. We should probably tell Emmett we just did that.
You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
Ooh, 22 Fahrenheit, that's... Now, I will be honest here, being from the UK, I had to just look up what 22 Fahrenheit was in Celsius. Minus 5.5556. That's pretty cold. I don't envy you, man.
This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
For a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
No, he's Einstein.
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say no?
Look, what's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
You could get shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
Right,
We'll get that subpoena delivered. My name isn't...
Sonny Crockett!
Yeah.
That's my name. Right, so I've got to find out where where Arthur McFly is.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here! How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Sort off, Biff.
My mistake.
Yeah, you're a mistake, all right, meathead.
Oh, that was wrong.
And keep an eye on Trixie. That broad's going all squirrely on me.
You got it, kid.
Well, you gonna stand there like an okie, or you gonna shine my shoes?
I guess I'm gonna shine your shoes. Yeah, the classic Back to the Future movies are fantastic, Brando. I watched the first one recently, and then when I saw this came out on the Xbox One, couldn't resist.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee, and he's very busy today.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy.
Totally punked
Go
me.
ahead, knock yourself out.
I'm shining his shoes, but I'm about to steal this hat.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
Say goodbye to your peanut bowl.
What'd you do?
Suck it, nerd.
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Oh, look at the elite skills
Emmett!
on Emmett.
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Hey!
Sick.
Al! Fix me up!
At some point, he's going to go into a menu. You know it.
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
Right. Right. So we got Archie's hat. Oh, we're going to do what we did before, aren't we? Yep. Using Archie's hat on Einstein.
Hey, honey. Hey, boy. Can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he
going?
He goes.
Only one way to find out.
Follow that dog. Old dog cowering behind the bars there.
Huh. Deja vu.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know!
Real subtle.
Hey, Arthur. Can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
Probably shouldn't start with we're family if we're serving him papers.
We represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry. Some other time.
Hmm. So I've got his hat. I've got a subpoena. I've got a phone number. I've got a tape recorder.
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
That was
no, right.
Subtle lie there.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time.
He does not want to come down here.
Thanks for bringing us here, boy. We'll take it from here.
Right.
Need any help?
Never mind.
Right. Nobody is being any use here, so... Let's get back to Titan Square and see if Edna can be any help. Oop. Sorry if you got any random noise there, I just managed to twat my mic. So Kid Tannen's around.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
That
If
wonderful
you'll just
charity,
fix it so
the
I can
Mario
pick up the
Brothers.
barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get over eager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
Favourite line from Back to the Future? That's a hard one. It was Back to the Future 2 with the guy who was really obsessed with the Marty stealing Biff's wallet. It's like, hey, I think that guy took his wallet. I always used to love that. I don't know why. But I think my favourite line is probably when Marty says, this is heavy, Doc. And it's like, is there something wrong with gravity in the future?
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
But hey you, get your damn hands off her is a pretty classic line.
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right! They'll soon be gathering at the Brown Estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Sonny! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us in any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Back to the Future has some amazing
I
lines.
can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
Let's not forget the classic Biff saying, Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
Hey Kmart Shop Smart. This is very much a Telltale game. Obviously this came out before The Walking Dead and things like that, but you can sort of see where they were going with it. It feels very much like a Telltale game. If you like Back to the Future, honestly it's well worth it.
But think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
Wow, that was harsh.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No. I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Now all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
Foxy.
And get my patent.
Yeah.
Especially when you see her in that old version. She's got a megaphone and everything. Okay. Right, I need something to get Arthur to come downstairs. I've spoken to the Strickland, so I guess it's time to talk to Tannen. Yo, kid.
Well, well, look who's back! They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship.
No, they don't. Nobody ever
get
says
him,
that.
Matches! Come down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now! That's an order!
I don't think they're in a talkative mood right now.
Get down here and face the music!
Einstein! Help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram.
Oh, I've done that wrong.
Hey! Where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
Yeah, I don't know where the saying about rats and sinking ships came from.
Hey!
Hey!
What up, guys? Why didn't you chase me again? And I'll jump on top of the thing again. I remembered what I'm doing now.
You can't get away that easy! Nobody puts one over on Kid Tannen and lives to tell about it! What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now! You're only making it worse for yourself! The longer you stay up there, the longer I'm gonna take evacuating your guts!
Eviscerating.
That's what I said. So if you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell down from there. You listening? I'm a patient guy, but my trigger finger's getting itchy. So I'm counting to 3.
I don't want to record them right now.
2, 3.
Whoop.
I know what comes after.
Hey, Einie.
Look out, boss. It's that crazy mud again.
Leg it. What a
Can't
face was
believe
that?
you lost him again!
Right. We have the recording. So we've sent Edna to the Brown residence. We've got a recording of Kid Tannen. I've just got to serve the papers to Arthur, and then we should be getting there. That was definitely a pervy face, Brando. Just that face he pulled was amazing.
What now?
Right, Arthur, you're coming down this time.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
Oops.
I don't want to record them right now.
Oh, I'm not trying to record him.
Hey! Arthur.
What? Whoops.
Maybe I should have led with the subpoena.
That would have been a more sensible idea, yes.
What now?
We'll get this in the right order eventually.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
Let's just go straight with the subpoena, shall we?
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
No,
Ordering you to appear
it's an
in court and
invisible
provide
subpoena.
evidence in the investigation into...
Tannen? Take it back!
Whoa!
You can't get rid of it,
It's
Mr.
a magic subpoena.
McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest!
That was amazing.
Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh.
Brando, I have not played Life is Strange yet. I played the demo a little, and I haven't played any more than that yet. I'm kind of saving that
Well,
for
we've served the subpoena and got
a
the
stream
barrel of
later on.
booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna bust you out of
Time
there,
waits for
Doc.
no man.
Don't forget to not drop the soap. That was a really obvious joke, sorry.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
cool.
No, hot. Extremely hot. The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Maybe.
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the... What? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
Emmett?
Coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start!
Ding.
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
Release.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Give it a bit of the electrical charge.
Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops. There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father.
Flame.
I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet.
You know, my blood pressure.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
Spark.
I have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
Release pressure.
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
Fire.
Halfway there.
I think the subtitles actually help
Keep
quite
up
a
the
lot.
good
in this bit.
work. The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right.
Pressure? You're a child. You don't know anything about pressure. Someday,
You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years.
Your mother and I are shocked at your behavior, young man.
By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself?
Rotation.
Browns have been officers of the court since God's heavenly spark first gave rise to man.
Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it.
Trying to spin this
Oops,
argument
that's
around to my...
probably not right. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
God damn it. Stand up for yourself.
Don't you go feed the ducks, Father.
Feed.
You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria.
Bacteria.
Feeding you in that school of yours. You look like a skeleton.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
Release.
Your ancestors are spinning in their graves right now.
I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top.
Don't burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son.
Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not
Burning.
mine. Father, why don't you ever... Almost there.
Almost there.
Coming, Father! How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms?
Shake some food.
I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue?
Turn.
Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I
Release the
said
air.
it.
Nope, wrong one. Wrong one. Damn it. Ronnie, I'm just trying
What
to
did you
complete
do?
the reaction at the
Emmett,
moment.
who are you talking to in there?
No
Just
one,
got to follow
Father.
the words he says.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
Eating.
Stop being such a crank! Pressuring me
That's
to
crank.
be something I'm not. Oh, maybe your burning passion, Father, but it
Burning.
is not mine.
Oh, missed one. God damn it.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet.
You're going too fast.
Aw, what use is a microorganism for law?
Bacteria.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. What do you call a room
Gas.
full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good
Burning.
start. This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's
Food.
gruel. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Why must you always scatter condescension my way?
Sprinkle food.
Why are you always bellowing at me?
Bellows.
Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer.
Electrical.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
Feed.
I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. If you
Electrical.
don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me.
Fire.
I'm afraid we'll have to take this up
There
later,
we
Pop.
go.
My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over,
This
young
is special
man.
soup.
Whew.
Go.
Okay, you and your dad sounded.
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago.
I did the experiment for you.
No! Oh.
What?
Go.
Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill, and you and I can
take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Sonny, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
In a week.
Oh, in about, I'd say.
This one doesn't actually matter, no matter what you
I
pick.
can't.
It
Huh?
gives you the same result.
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it.
Ah, Doc's looking rejected.
I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
You're gonna make a time machine out of a DeLorean. How cool is that?
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
This is where the Doc became the cool guy he was in the future.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
So this is what a rocket powered drill looks like. Yeah.
Sonny! You're too late!
Too late? But Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Okay. All of that for a rocket drill that exploded.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. And they're still after him.
Momentarily invisible newspaper.
How am I gonna rescue him now? At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
Rockets meet bike. I wonder if I can do this to my bike. I just need some really strong alcohol. And some rockets.
Alright, I'm coming, Doc.
And the balls to ride a bike that's rocket powered. Don't worry, Doc, I'm coming. On a lady's bike. It's even got a basket. That makes it even better.
Marty!
You're still in danger, Doc. I've got to get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here and we'll talk later.
Okay. Uh-oh.
What's he doing here? Keys. The window's shut tight.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Too far. God damn it.
They're locked.
I know!
They won't budge.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I apologise if my stream lags at all. My internet's not amazing at the moment. I'm in the process of... I'm waiting for an upgrade, basically.
Keys. How do I get him?
Should be coming in the next week or so, so my stream's quality should go up. There we go. Nope, 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 nope.
The keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
I've got one.
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
Kid Tannen? That explains a lot.
Oh, okay, Brendo. But yeah, like, I'm getting an internet upgrade sometime soon, so even if it was at your end, like, the quality of my stream should hopefully go up in the next couple of weeks.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me. Hey, driver! You're driving too fast. Watch how you take those curves.
Okay.
What are you trying to do? Kill me? I object to your tone of voice, and I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me.
You!
Ah!
Phew. Thanks, Doc.
That was totally
I
a
guess
selfie
that's why they
stick.
call you the street.
Or it was an antenna.
How did you know that?
I have my
Stole it
sources.
from the top of the truck. Okay. Use keys on the doors.
Stand back, Doc.
Marty! Ah!
Yeah. Oh god. That thing.
Eat lead, Sagan! Ow! Son of a bitch!
There's a gun. I'm going for it.
How you doing, Doc?
Hang in there!
Right, okay.
We need something to get rid of these cops!
Ah, that's what the gun's for. Don't worry, Doc. I got you.
Oh! This is a rescue!
That's the idea!
This doesn't feel like the best place to be right now.
Doc!
Run!
Why couldn't your younger self have built us a hoverboard?
They won't be invented for another 84 years!
Doc! The throttle!
Why? Oh!
Oh, there it is. There's the manure. Oh, we don't get to see it.
Doc! Are you okay?
I'm fine.
How are we alive?
But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
It's alright, we blew it
Did
up.
you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future.
Thanks to the
Where'd you leave Einstein?
people that have followed. Really appreciate it.
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No,
Oh
I
my
think we've got
God.
bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
Oh shit. That is a good episode to a good game.
Ah! What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over!
Yeah. Damn, Tannen. The guy that does the voice of Marty McFly does such a good job. It's a pretty damn good impression. Yeah, that impression is pretty spot on for a Marty McFly. Right. I think that took about an hour to play through. But I have I have, like, a while ago played that one before, so I think the next ones will take a little bit longer. Hope everybody enjoyed that quick playthrough of episode 1. I will be moving on to episode 2. I'll probably do that on another stream. In fact, I'll tell you what, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break, come back in about half an hour, and I will possibly start streaming the DLC to Outlast. So if you're not into horror games, I completely understand if you don't want to take part in that, but I appreciate you hanging out and enjoying the stream. If you feel like it, then feel free to follow me. I'm trying to stream as much as I can, normally around the same sort of time each night. So yeah, hopefully see you guys again at the next stream. So yeah, I will be back on in about half an hour with the DLC to Outlast.